So we'll be moving over to the next presentation. Moneerh, you are here with us.
Yes, hello everyone.
Great. Hi, how are you doing today?
Good, fine, thank you.
Do you have any slides to share with us?
Yes, please.
Awesome. You should be able to do so. Okay, we can see your screen, but not in the presentation mode. So maybe it's, yes, perfect. Now we can see everything. Take it away.
Okay. Hello everyone, I am Moneerh Aleedy, and I am a lecturer at Princess Noura bint Abdurrahman University in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I'm also a PhD candidate at the University of Leeds under the supervision of Professor Eric Atwell and Professor Soham Masfoul. I'm happy today to join you and present my work in using AI chatbot in education, recent advances, challenges, and a use case from Saudi Arabia. At first, I will walk you through an introduction on my work, then my methodology in reviewing the literature. Then I will talk about the use case we conduct here in Saudi Arabia and its results. We are currently in the era of artificial intelligence, where science is behind every development that simulates human thinking. We found that AI are now everywhere in every scientific field, like robotics, computer vision, pattern recognition, planning, and NLP, and others. In our research, we focus in the educational sector, especially when AI technologies are in higher education. We investigate the student journey inside universities, and we study how the students are walking through the university, starting from admission until graduation. We found that the student at first start by getting admitted to the university, then the student may seek for some academic advising, then the process of course enrollment, learning, taking exam, and finally getting or giving a feedback about the courses until they are graduated from the university. Universities are facing challenges in dealing with a large number of students and responses to their frequent inquiry quickly and efficiency. And one of the suggested solutions is to use a chatbot technology to communicate with students 24 hours a day and provide educational and administrative services to them. We found that the chatbot technology appear in many stages in student journey. We found that there are chatbots that are used in the admission stage to answer admission processes questions. There are also some chatbots that can give some academic advice to students. Some chatbots are also used to answer questions regarding adding or dropping courses under the university policy. There are also some chatbots that are used to teach courses, answer questions regarding to the course material. Some chatbots are also used to make exams and mark exams and homeworks and make small exams to the student. And finally, also there are some chatbots that are used to give students their level feedback in some courses, or get the course feedback from students. And this is the case in our, this is the subject in our use case. As a literature review, we study this problem from two perspectives. The first one, we study the chatbot, its definition, structure, categories, and the design, different design approaches. And we study also the role of chatbot in education. We end up with many challenges that face the implementation and use of chatbot in education in terms of languages and implementation, and from educational also perspective. There is a details in this section in my paper if you wanted to refer to. In our use case here in Saudi Arabia, we explore the effectiveness of using Huber chatbot to get Saudi students course feedback. We use a Hubert platform, which is a platform that used to create a chatbot to give student feedback on a particular course, in addition to other purposes like getting customer experience or human resources. The use case were conducted in Princess Noorah University in the College of Computer and Information Sciences. We used the experiment where it took place online. The participants all are postgraduated students, 26 postgraduated students, and all of them are participating in a machine learning course. And we told them before that the chatbot will help us in getting the course feedback. At first, during one of the lectures in the middle of the semester, we sent to the student a link to the Hubert chatbot. The students, by clicking the link, they started the conversation with the chatbot. At first, the chatbot will ask, Hubert chatbot will ask the student if they are ready to start the evaluation process. After that, the student will start chatting with the chatbot and answering the predefined questions. At the end of the conversation, the Hubert chatbot will ask the student to evaluate the experience with the chatbot. In our use case, we get 100% responses because all the students were excited to talk to the chatbot. All the results were analyzed and presented in the dashboard, so the instructors can log in into their account and see the results, especially the strengths and weaknesses of the course that the student mentioned in the evaluation. One strength point we found in our investigation is that the Hubert encouraged students to participate more with more positive answers and not just only saying nothing, I have nothing to say, or I have nothing to add. So if the students are interacted with negative responses such as nothing or no, they were encouraged by the chatbot to participate more by asking a follow-up question, like surely there must be something that that could be improved. We found that at first there are 42 of the student responses negatively at first, but after encouraging them with a follow-up question, this percentage reduced to 7%. So that's all I wanted to share. Thank you for listening to me.
Awesome. Thank you very much for this great presentation. It's always interesting to learn also what kind of research other parts have done, other parts out of Europe specifically, because we have been a little bit in our bubble conducting research inside Europe amongst various countries and universities. So it's really great to get some insights how other countries and other parts of the world are conducting chatbot research. Let me see if there are any questions from any of the participants at the moment. Anyone has any question before we move on? No, apparently not. Please, in case someone has a question, they will type, or we have one raised hand. You should be able to talk now. Can you hear us?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, I'm based in Saudi Arabia as well, and we are trying to develop a chatbot for higher education institutions. The problem, we are like a startup, but the problem we cannot penetrate because most of the universities are government funded. So we are facing a problem to, I don't know, to find a solution where they accept our model and integrate our model. So how, probably it's not related to the presentation, but do you think that universities as government institutions, do they embrace this type of model to integrate in their, services?
Yeah. I think yes. Here at Princess Noorah University, I have we are starting a new collaboration with many parts of the university to start to develop like of these AI technology application to support students in higher education. And one of them is the chatbots.
So in case there are any more questions that will be perhaps written in the Q&A, please keep an eye on that and perhaps answer them if there are any. Other than that, thanks again for a great talk and great contribution.